Following the launch of Shiba Inu, a number of other interesting updates are being thrown into the ecosystem. Of course, these updates are exciting in their own right, but they are even more exciting when you consider how good they are for the price of a sheep. You already know that this is going to be an exciting video, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Disclaimer: to start with the Shiba Inu restaurant, it has finally been announced that it will be opening in Australia soon. To make things even more exciting, they will be live streaming the launch, which is great for many Shiba Inu holders who don't have access to the launch. As I mentioned earlier, the restaurant is a Shiba Inu themed restaurant, so it's decorated with sheep crests, and there are Shiba Inu symbolic designs on the walls, ceilings, and chandeliers. Being a Shiba Inu themed restaurant, Shiba Wings will accept payment for their own food, drink, and sheep, as well as fiat currency. And the idea of a Shiba Inu style restaurant is clearly good for sheep. For example, the fact that the restaurant is decorated with sheep logos and colors is enough to serve as a form of advertising or marketing when people enter the restaurant. They keep seeing those logos and images of tokens, and who knows, they might just decide to put their money where their side is. Additionally, the fact that they accept payments in Shiba means we may see more people adding sheep to their wallet. What people are looking for is cryptocurrency that is used in the real world, and what could be more real than food. When you add this to the fact that the Shiba Inu also has a soon-to-be chain Wendy's restaurant, you can start to see the sheep price pump being seen over the longer term. Satoshi himself posted the link on the YouTube channel where the live opening will take place on Twitter. In addition to the link, he mentions that the Shiba Wings idea is a great example of a decentralized mission, and it's likely a reference to something Shiba Wings said last year about their intent to merge with Shiba Inu when they launch. Looks really sexy if you ask me. We have no idea Shiba Wings' plans to expand outside of Australia, but I'm pretty sure that if the restaurant finds more success than they initially expected, they will be more than willing to expand their operations outside of Australia. And if that happens, there will be more exposure to the Shiba Inu and all tokens. Having said that, what we have now is really cool, wouldn't you agree? Moving on from that, let's talk about something hot that's happened in the ecosystem recently. But before we get into that, this channel is giving away a daily giveaway of 100,000 sheep for a chance to participate in the giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. I miss Shiba Inu. Good luck. Also, there's now a membership option on the channel. Becoming a member gives you access to a private group chat with me as we can discuss the gems of crypto, finance, and success. If you are interested, hit that membership button. As you may already know, Shiba Inu has been in the cryptocurrency news because it apparently stole its code from another blockchain technology. Rania is still in the beta testing phase like Shiba Inu, but that hasn't stopped people from coming very hard after Shiba Inu, which is really understandable. You mentioned in yesterday's video that the Rania's developers have kind of come out to defend Shiba Inu. Of course, they have no idea if Shiba Inu copied the code or not, but they did mention that Rania's code is not copyrightable. So even if Shiba Inu copies the code, it won't be plagiarism. Satoshi has already spent time defending the Shiba Inu, which is to be expected. But it recently came after a popular crypto influencer thought it was Flutter. Influencer Ben Armstrong, better known as BitBoy, added his voice to accusations of plagiarism, but he also said something about defaming the founder of the Shiba Inu. It appears that Satoshi then decided to reach out to BitBoy, which is completely understandable. But based on what this is what Satoshi posted. You said in your live broadcast, and you said nothing about the essential Shiba. You ignored me and blew us away. Therefore, I will disengage because you are a waste of time. Finally, I wouldn't call it beef. You now have real beef to deal with. Just take it as a kind of request to stop nursing. All that said, Ed, I'm sure you'll be happy to know that Shiba is thriving despite all the controversy. Sure enough, the price of the token fell when the rumors first broke. But luckily, the price has bounced back for a few days now. Shiba was seeing up more than 3%, and its weekly gain is close to 10%. This shows that people have not lost faith in the Shiba Inu and are still optimistic about it. If you found this really helpful, please leave a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, which helps me continue to increase the quality of my videos. Speaking of sheep prices going up, there's a Shiba Inu investor who is currently regretting selling sheep parts. This investor bought sheep around the time it was first launched. With $2,000, the investor was able to buy 25 trillion tokens, and that was in January 2021. Unfortunately, 2 days after he bought it, the price of the sheep went down, and considering he had $2,000 and the token, this investor was too afraid to leave his money there. So he sold all his coins at a loss. Now you might be wondering why someone would decide to do something like this. But you think that way with the privilege of hindsight. Remember that while Shib was just launched, it was one of the worst performing cryptocurrencies in the previous year. I mean, the price of Shib managed to drop by investing $100 to $2 in just 2 months. So the investor made a decision that he thought was the best at the time. And he's certainly not the only one who did. Unfortunately for him and those other investors, Shib's price began to recover after only 2 days, and by October, the token had managed to delete about 5 of its zeros. What this means is that if this investor left his investment where it is, his 25 trillion tokens would have been worth $1 billion in October of the same year. It reached its highest level yet, but this investor couldn't be a part of that, and he certainly knew that. Here's what he said, according to Observer Guru. I just got a message from 2 of my colleagues, and they told me that the Shiba Inu has risen 67 million% since January. Now, in January of 2021, I was scrolling through Reddit and came across a recommendation to buy meme coins. One of them was a sheep. At the time, I put $2,000 into it and left it for a few weeks. It went down, and you sold it at a loss. Turns out that would now be $1 billion if I did sell it. It is sad that this investor missed out on what might have been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, how often do you get the chance to turn a $2,000 investment into $1 billion in just a couple of months? As I mentioned earlier, I'm sure many other people have the same story. Even more so is the fact that many other people probably see these stories as a reason to hold on to their tokens for as long as possible, for fear that they might miss out if they sell them. Now, if that's you, that's totally your business. These stories don't count as financial advice though, because they aren't. You should make sure to do your research and monitor the market before making a decision. But if you come to a decision, consider sharing it with us in the comment section below. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's spread this news out there.